Hey everyone, so I found this rock that looks like the United States of America with Florida here, Maine up here. This will be California anyways. And I also found this stick that I've been carrying. I've been carrying this stick walking down the beach here in Turkey. And I was just thinking about why I'm walking down the beach holding a rock that looks like the United States where I'm from, my home country where I was born, thinking I'm carrying United States with me. And I realized that traveling the world by yourself, being alone in a foreign country like Turkey, where very few people that I've found speak English, can be really hard and difficult for one particular reason. I mean, there's many, of course, but one reason is that you can just feel lonely. You can just feel so alone. You don't have any friends, you don't have any family, you don't know anyone in the country. Loneliness as a solo traveler, it can be really difficult if you're someone who likes people and is social and wants to have friends. It can be really hard. I mean, you could say, sure, you can video chat your friends and family anytime, but video chatting and actually hugging and sitting next to someone is not the same. It's not a good enough substitute. It's not good enough. And if you're traveling alone, without friends, without family, and you're just, video chatting in your hotel room or all the time, it starts to get lonely, and you really need to find a way to deal with it, to cope. And here in Turkey, I volunteered to teach English for free at this English academy, and I was being social, meeting the students, other teachers, and even trying to make friends with some of the students. It didn't really work, but I met them once or twice, maybe even 3 or 4 times, and then it just kind of didn't work. Maybe it's my fault, But in Turkey, I met this girl at the beach. She was 18. She's probably still 18. I don't know when her birthday is. And we're sort of friends, but I don't know. It's just like having only one sort of friend. It's not really enough to be happy and satisfied for me, being a social person. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't travel alone because you don't have friends and family. Like, definitely not. But, man, you really need to find ways of dealing with that loneliness, because as the days go by and you don't have friends, you can't really talk to people, they don't speak the language, it can just get tough. And you can get into these situations where you want a friend so bad that you kind of be friends with, or even have a girlfriend who's not good for you. Someone who doesn't treat you well, and you just want to be with someone so bad. And so you can probably tell where this is leading. I just kind of broke up with my ex-girlfriend. It was short-term, just 1 or 2 months relationship. And sometimes, man, she would treat me so bad. She would say, you're selfish, and you just want to stay sick, and you're going on an ego trip, and you have a helping syndrome. And she just kept labeling me, calling me all these bad things, attacking my identity, making me feel bad. There was a problem every day. I'd offer to help her with the laundry, and she would say, well, you don't want to help me, you're just offering, and you don't really want to help me. You can't help. I'll do it. And I was like feeling bad. And it's just like something so simple as, hanging up the laundry on the rack, which takes 2 minutes. And, if she doesn't want help, she just says, no, thanks, honey, or sure, honey. But she doesn't have to create this big deal, this drama, this stress, make me feel like shit for offering to help the laundry. And it's true that I didn't want to help. But, you got to help sometimes. You got to do this housework, cooking, cleaning, laundry. I mean, unless you have a maid or something, which we didn't. It's another story. But just remember, as a solo traveler, I definitely recommend doing it if you have the time and money and the health. You could go for 1 month, 3 months. Yesterday I met this Japanese guy who worked in the countryside in Japan as a farmer, and he was traveling for 6 months. So he saved his money, 6 months of budget, cheap traveling, and then he was planning to do this thing in some kind of trail in Turkey. I don't remember what it's called, but 3 weeks of walking all day, every day for 3 weeks, camping in a tent, maybe backpacking, I guess, sometimes staying at a hotel or guest house. I met another traveler, this hippie guy. He wanted to walk from like the top of Russia to the tip of Africa, 1 year of walking all day, every day. And he said that it was the longest walking path in the world. I've been wanting to Google it. He was a really interesting guy. He had a really cool nose. They even did an interview about him in Czechoslovakia or some Eastern European country. And he was kind of famous there. He got some money for this interview and everyone recognized him. He was kind of famous. But I don't know. I don't want this video to go on forever. But the important thing is here, solo traveling with no friends, no family, can get very lonely, even if you video chat friends and family. And it is really important to figure out a way to deal with it. And actually, I'll give you one great solution, is an online friend. An online friend. Now, I used to knock it, and I used to think having an online friend was stupid, was bullshit, pointless. You're never gonna meet IRL in real life. But being a solo traveler, having an online friend, like a true friend, is absolutely important, and maybe the best thing you could do as a solo traveler, because this particular friend, shout out to Iceland, hey Iceland in Baku. So Iceland in Baku has a serious problem with relationships and dating. She's got a mother and a daughter, but I have a feeling that she will be alone forever because she doesn't trust men and just things don't work out. And being alone forever means she's going to be available forever, available to talk and video chat, and sometimes she needs help and support, sometimes I do. Honestly, maybe me more than her. But Isel is a wonderful friend, a wonderful person, and she's never made me feel bad. She's never been rude or mean or hurtful. I mean, maybe once she kind of made a joke I didn't like, but I told her not to do it again, and she didn't. And the most important thing with friendships and relationships is about feelings. It's about feelings. It's how does the other person make you feel? Of course, nobody's perfect and people can be mean and hurtful once in a while, but it should be very, very little, maybe once or twice a year, where they're actually hurting your feelings, being rude, making you feel bad, feel like shit, feeling like And I will tell you that I've known Isel for maybe 1 or 2 years, and I think only one time did she actually hurt my feelings, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And so this is the number one most important thing with a friend or relationship, even a family member. Any relationship is how do they make you feel? The tone of voice, what they're saying. Are they a good, nice, kind, sweet person? And if they're making you feel bad, feel sad, depressed, hurt, angry, stressed, drama, all these bad things, if they do it too often, cut them. Life's too short to have a relationship with someone, unless, of course, it's business where you're getting a lot of money, like hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. Life is too short to have a relationship with someone who hurts you, makes you feel bad. All right. Thank you so much for watching.